Good afternoon. Honorable Kwasi Aboy, Minister of Food and Agriculture, Ghana, His Excellency Mr. Robert Teki Menson, High Commissioner, Ghana in India, ladies and gentlemen. I, Munish Taneja, on behalf of the Times of Africa, in association with the Opportunity Africa and the Indian Achievers Forum, represented here by Mr. Harish Chandra, welcome you to the Excellence Award ceremony in line with the 27th Indian Achievers Summit, which is going to be held on 30th March. We had the Honorable Minister here gracing our occasion, so we decided that we would like to felicitate him before he embarks on his journey back to his country. We would like to thank him for this opportunity to grace our occasion and be the first award recipient of this ceremony. As you know, Times of Africa is a flagship publication of our company, which is the Springboard Enterprises and Trinity Heights. It focuses on and around the businesses, the socio-cultural, economic sectors which are prevalent in Africa. The countries that are being focused are 4 countries in each of these quarterly issues. We cover advertisements, we cover news, we cover articles from Indian businessmen so that they can do business in Africa, they can collaborate with companies in Africa, work with the government sectors, work with the private institutes. So that's what we present as a marketing and a branding tool for the complete African continent with respect to Indian bilateral trade. That's the focus for Times of Africa. At the same time, we launch our new company, which is called the Opportunity Africa. I had the pleasure of launching it here in the Ghana High Commission. Thank you, Excellency, for giving me this pleasure again. We launched this Opportunity Africa to focus specifically on the business trade, to create memberships, to create partners within the group where they can collaborate, they can understand what kind of businesses, what kind of sectors, who are the partners, who are the relevant let's say in the ministry, in the power sector, in the electrification sector, in the hydro sector, who are the partners that our brethren in Africa can look forward to. That's what we create a platform for these two African continent, Indian subcontinent to interact with and to talk to each other, give them a complete view of the businesses that are handled in India, the partners who are looking to invest in terms of foreign direct investment, in terms of technology transfer, in terms of people transfer. That's what the focus of Opportunity Africa is. Would request all the ladies and gentlemen who are in this audience here to give us their blessings to launch this company, which is completely focused on Ghana and other countries in Africa. I would like to now request Mr. Harish, who's the head of Indian Achievers Forum, who is here to present, along with Mr. Mana, the award to the Minister. But before that, I would like Mr. Harish to say a few words about the Indian Achievers Forum and address the audience. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Harish Chandra from Indian Achievers Forum. First of all, I sincerely welcome HE, the High Commissioner of Ghana, Honorable Agriculture Minister Mahana ji, and my friends. It's a matter of great pride for me to work as a small force towards the goal of Indian Achievers Forum. First of all, I would like to give you a small brief about the Indian Achievers Forum. Indian Achievers Forum is a non-political apex body working towards promoting business, trade and commerce globally. Our focus is to provide global platform to the small and medium enterprises of India. In fact, now we had a partnership with the Times of Africa, where our main focus will be Africa. I would like to congratulate Indian Achievers Forum is having its association with international bodies also, like India-Thai Chamber of Commerce, Thailand, Singapore Chamber of Commerce, Singapore, and many other associations. In the past years, we had successfully organized many international events, expo in Southeast Asian countries. In fact, our next international expo and seminar is in Singapore on 27th of May 2011, where we are expecting approximately 1,000 people from Asian countries and India. In fact, from India, more than 100 companies will be going with us. I would like to congratulate Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Republic of Ghana, for winning this first Times of Africa Excellence Award. And once again, I sincerely want to thank everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Harish. Thanks for your enlightening words. At this stage, I would like to request, Honorable, if we would like to have Mr. Dhillon, who is from he's representing Opportunity Africa in terms of the agricultural growth and promotion that's happening in India. I would like to invite Mr. Dhillon on the dais with your kind permission so that he can say a few words and share his vision as to what he thinks Indian agriculture and economy is doing, and same things that can be applied to countries like yours. Thank you. Mr.
Honorable Minister, Your Excellency, I, B.S. Dhillon, on behalf of Opportunity Africa, sincerely welcome the Agriculture Minister on his tour to India. I wish to propose a few activities for the cooperation between the two countries. A lot of activity has been, development is on the agriculture sector happening in the African continent. We propose to start the agriculture cooperation and activity and development by the Indian farmers in Ghana first. So we propose to, you can say, get a coordination of the government of Ghana for acquiring or getting at least 1 lakh acres of land and developing an agro city of 200 acres of farm. We have got our farmers ready to come and invest and do the agriculture activities on a small 200, 300 acres per piece of land, and we are already making a blueprint. For that thing, we are approaching your good self. There have been a lot of activities here in the Indian continent supported by the government, just as a weather forecasting for the farmers by the government of India on a scheme. I will be proposing and requesting your good self to, if the request from the government of Ghana to the Ministry of Earth Sciences, government of India, to have an exhibition in Accra in the month of August or September. They will propose the activity, whatever the latest development, how the farmers are, you can say, conveyed regarding the weather forecast, latest technology. In this country, here in Delhi, we can assist to coordinate that exhibition and for the welfare of all the farmers and activities. And second of the opinion, in India, there have been a training in the rural areas for the agriculture activity in the basic. I propose here in India, under the Skill Development Corporation of India, they are training the youth, rural youth, for a type of mechanism and operational of the agriculture and other allied machineries. I propose if the government of Ghana can send a proposal to the government of India for training Ghana rural youth for the execution of the farm machinery, repair, maintenance, such as mechanics, drivers of a specialized machinery, combine harvester, tractors, and the maintenance sector of that thing. Pump drivers, pump digging, that can, and they can have some training in India and work in their base country. They will be a long time asset. As well as we have got some institutes here, those shall be, we will be making them coordinate to set up the training centers in Ghana for the training of those basic infrastructure in the rural areas. So they can be the backbone of the country's maintenance, repair, and in that growth. when the growth of agriculture comes, then with that growth, all the machinery then plays a bigger role. For maintaining that infrastructure setup, that type of trained labor or trained mechanism is required. So I will request all 2-3 steps where we as the Opportunity Africa can request and pursue at a government level here, as well as the private companies, private corporate sector to do that goodwill. Then we can honor for this thing, and later on we'll be putting more and more efforts for the cooperation in these sectors on the thing. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dillon, for your focus on agriculture and how the improvements can be carried out in Ghana. At this juncture, I will request Mr. Mana to say a few kind words to the audience. Thank you.
Honorable Ovi, Minister of Food and Agriculture, Excellency, High Commissioner of Ghana in India, Mr. Harish, Sunesh, ladies and gentlemen. I am very happy to be here this afternoon, and this is basically a golden opportunity for Times of Africa and Indian Achiever Forum in selecting Minister of Agriculture, Food and Agriculture to give Excellency Award on Times of Africa and Indian Achiever Forum. The purpose of giving this award is the high performance of the Minister, his high vision to the country, Ghana, and also the leadership which he has provided to Ghana, which has created employment and also the food and agriculture development in Ghana, and also that employment and other activities which is created through his leadership. Now, saying not much on it, I would be happy to share this award excellence along with my colleague Mr. Harish, and I will invite Minister to please accept the awards from us.
The CEO of Times of Africa, Mr. Tanisha, the Indian Achievers Forum Rep. Mr. Harish, Director of Times of Africa, Mr. Dillon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, staff of the embassy, fellow delegates whom I came from Ghana with. I think this should be a very proud moment for Ghana to have been out of the number 53 countries in Africa, for Ghana to have been singled among a few recipients of this very august award. I think occasions like this, I would have wished that we had come a bit later to be at the main forum where everybody would be there, heads of states and all, to proudly represent Ghana. But they say small is beautiful. So small as we are, the important thing is the message and the fact that the recognition has been made by the Times of Africa and the Indian Achievers Forum. In 2009, I came to India, again as a head of a delegation. I was in this very house of Ghana, where I was treated to the Excellency, the Ambassador. And at that time, Times of Africa interviewed me, I had just assumed office as the Minister for Agriculture. So I laid bare my vision and what I hope to achieve for the country and for Africa. I gave out my strategies, and you'll find that in that edition of the year 2009, a particular month which I've forgotten, but it's all in there. I'm happy to say that I least expected that the work that we are doing in Ghana would be recognized outside the shores of Ghana. I thought we were working for Ghanaians and for Ghana. But if the rest of the world has quietly been following Ghana's development, especially in the field of food and agriculture, then I am very happy to say that this recognition is very well received. But I'm not receiving this recognition on my own personal behalf. I have received this recognition, and I'm receiving it on behalf of the hard-working farmers and fishermen of Ghana, the very poor ones among them who have remained poor by virtue of the fact that they are farmers. And I've kept asking my colleagues whether it is farming that makes 60% of our population poor, or the fact that we who are charged with helping farmers to make a better life, to live a decent life, are those who are failing our farmers and therefore keeping them perpetually poor. There is something that is missing that we are not doing right. And in that quest for what it has to be done right to make every farmer also live a decent life and earn a decent income, that we are striving for the purpose for which this particular day we are being recognized for that contribution. I've told my staff that until the last Ghanaian farmer is able to earn what a normal worker earns, and in Ghana today the minimum wage is above $2. I think we are close to $3 a day. The farmer doesn't earn $3 a day. The farmer earns all his income in one harvest, and he has to stretch that income over a 12-month period. How he's supposed to do that? The worker every month, whether he works or he doesn't work, gets something to take home. The farmer doesn't get anything apart from what he gets in one harvest. And we expect him to be able to divide that income over a 12-month period. He doesn't save with the banks, so where does he keep that money so that every month he can go and pull out the monthly stipend upon which he has to live? This is the situation of the African farmer that I'm describing, and it is not a very healthy situation. But we are working at it, and we have to work at it, because poverty must be eradicated. And we can only eradicate poverty when that farmer moves away from subsistence farming to commercial farming. We have been promoting subsistence farming in Africa for far too long, and it has not helped Africa. It has not moved our people from poverty, and we keep doing the same thing. I think the time has come for us to change that paradigm. The farmer must be commercially oriented, must be market oriented, and he must take farming as a business, not just to grow food for himself and his family and then live the rest of their life as a poor person. It breaks my heart when I go to my village, and at the end of the visit, when I'm about to move off, I see a queue in my own household, my colleagues that I've left back home, queuing up to me to give them stipends. And these are the farmers I'm talking about. They call themselves farmers, but they're looking up to me because I've come from Accra, like you've come from Delhi, you've gone to your village, and they expect you to give them stipend. Why should you give them stipend? They are supposed to be in a professional engagement. This is the dilemma of the farmer, the dilemma of the African farmer. And I'm saying until we change that paradigm, all of us have failed. This recognition gives us the hope and the encouragement to do better than what we have done so far. And on behalf of the President of Ghana, Professor Ivansa Tamils, who appointed me to head the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, for whatever he saw in me, you are saying his leadership, I think he may have agreed with you. That's why he put me in charge of here. My colleague, Director for Extension Office, Dr. Ameza, is here. And Doc, as I've always told you, we will not complete our job until we get our farmers out of poverty. It's a Herculean task, but it can be done, and it must be done. The American farmer, the European farmer, the British farmer, all of them have moved out of poverty. What about the African farmer? What about the Indian farmer? It can be done. Others have done it. Together, we will be able to do it. And new times of Africa, Times of Africa, I believe you also have a role to play. The media has a very strong role to play by advocating what we are doing. The negatives of Africa must be put on the back burner and the positives must be projected. That is what will drive Africa forward. That is what will bring the investors into Africa. Investors are looking for a stable political environment, a people that are decided to move themselves forward. They're looking for return on investment that must be positive. And Ghana, as you may have read, or you definitely would have read, has striving over the years to build that stability. We call ourselves an island in an oasis in a confused environment. All over West Africa, Ghana stands out. And among African countries, until recently, North Africa was supposed to be one of the most stable regions in the world. Now, with what is happening, I think Ghana even stands out more. That is the place that we are trying to encourage Indian investors to look at. You were right in saying that India-Ghana collaboration dates back to Pandit Nehru and Kwame Nkrumah, and they believed in South-South cooperation. Those leadership of those days believed in moving the developing countries forward. Somewhere along the line, we were made to discredit and lose faith in South-South business. A new regime has come, a new leadership has come among all of us who seriously are putting their mouth where the money is. We're calling on this collaboration, which has brought us here. We're looking at Indian government to collaborate with Ghana. We do have raw materials, people, we have the resources. What we don't have is the kind of expertise that you have built over the years and the kind of capital that you have also built over the years. We together, we can then fashion into a dynamic environment for doing business. So my call on this occasion, as we accept this recognition, is that let's deepen the relationship between India and Africa based on a true appreciation and commitment to South-South development. We have for far too long played to the north against the south. It's about time we played south with south. On that note, I want to say thank you very much for all those of you who, sitting on the judgment table, decided to award Ghana, the good working people of Ghana, and the farmers and fishermen of Ghana, this very, very highly recognized international recognition of an excellence performance. Thank you very much.
Honorable, thank you for your words of wisdom. At this stage, to the close of the ceremony, I will request His Excellency, Mr. Robert Ekimenson, to say a few words. Thank you.
Honorable Minister, colleagues, distinguished guests, this award, which is timely, is a recognition of his unique and sterling qualities, his progressive vision, and his energy, which has transformed agriculture in Ghana within a short time span of 2 years after taking over the Greek ministry. And this can be seen in the various sectors. I can say with confidence that Ghana is on a trajectory to achieving food security within the next few years as far as various staples are concerned. There are some, even in the area of food imports, Ghana has done so much that in the area of rice production, we are thinking of even banning imports to allow the local industry to survive. And this is an indication of how far we have gone from a few years before. And this could only have been done not only internally, but also within the ambit of our cooperation with India. There's so much we can learn from India. India is a knowledge-based economy, which has so much to offer the world in agri, in the sciences and everything. And we hope this cooperation with India, which has been very valuable to us, will continue. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your time, for your presence, and giving us this opportunity to present the first award from Times of Africa towards excellence in agriculture. Thanks once again.
Now, IAF, which is the Indian Achievers Forum, they aimed at developing various business opportunities between the two countries, also enabling the upcoming Indian entrepreneurs to explore business opportunities, not just here, but internationally. Also, Indian Achievers Forum would like to thank all the African business delegation who participated in the expo and made it such a success. And it intends to keep up with this activity for a very, very long time to come, developing more business ties between the two countries. Now, besides that, there's another bit of information that I would like to share with you, is that IF is going to hold the Asian Expo in the month of May in Singapore, where you'll see a lot of Southeast Asian companies and Indian companies participating in the event. So anybody who's interested in being a part of that show and being a part of that event can contact the organization after the summit today. So as we're through with the expo, proceeding further, let's go on to the second part of the program today, which is the Indian Achievers Summit. And first of all, I would like to welcome our esteemed panel and also request Shri Sunil Shastriji, who is the president of Lal Bahadur Shastri Foundation, Shri S.P. Joshi, who is the head customer service, Tata Motors Limited, Shri R.K. Gupta, CMD WAPCOS, Shri R.K. Mahana, advisor and former director, CII Africa Desk, and Mr. Harish Chandran, executive director, Indian Achievers Forum, to please come and light the inaugural lamp. We will proceed with the presentation of the flower bouquet to Shri Sunil Shastriji, President of Lal Bahadur Shastri Foundation. I welcome you, sir, to the Indian Achievers Summit today. And also to Shri N.K. Yadav, Member of Parliament of Rajya Sabha. Welcome, sir. Now, as we all know, Indian Achievers Forum is a non-political organization with the main objective is to promote economic and social development nationally. The forum aims to bring together people and organizations with the common goal of enhancing development activities in the field of industry, trade, commerce, information technology, applied sciences, telecommunications, transport, power, tourism, education, finance, and other fields. Proceeding further, let's begin with the speech by Shri R.K. Mahana, who is the advisor and former Deputy Director, CII Africa Desk. May I please request you, sir, to share a few words with us.
Mr. Sunil Shastri, President, Lal Bahadur Shastri Foundation, and Member of Parliament, Government of India. Mr. N.K. Yadav, Member of Parliament. Mr. Joshi, other members of the dais, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'd like to thank Indian Achiever Forum and Times of Africa inviting us for this event. I just want to share about my journey in Africa. I was working with CII around 39 years. And from 1997, I have started looking after Africa region. My first journey in Africa was in 1997. And during that time, I have seen in Africa and India, there is a huge difference in two economies. When I went over there, that was also my first experience. And when I met the people over there, they were surprised that in India, a chamber like theirs, how they can afford so much amount to come to our country, whereas we do not have money to pay the salaries of our staff. And they were not having enough money from the industry side, though the government was supporting them. Whereas here in India, we are not getting any support from government. It's an industry-run organizations. So I told them how we are doing it. And in my first journey, I went to South Africa, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Tanzania, and Uganda. When I came back, I spoke to the ITEC division here in Ministry of External Affairs and requested them, as they do not have the money to come back over here, but it's our responsibility that we should also help them in growing their economies. And once the chamber is grown, naturally they can help the industries how to grow. Then I think in 2 or 3 months' time, they have agreed with my proposal, and we have done first training program, ISTP, Industrial Service Training Program, and we have started inviting people. So, from there onward, we will start interacting with the African countries, and they were coming over here, we were going over there as an industry delegation, organizing a number of events from both sides. Then, at that time, I was just saying that it's only the product import and export, but there was no benefit to African countries, because we were selling our products and they were using the products because there was no industry. Then finally at 2005, made a proposal that we'll do India-Africa project partnership, where we need project from the African countries and Indian companies will provide technology support to them. So that way, because they have the resources, but they do not have the technologies or the skilled manpower. With that work, we have just started in March 2005, first conclave on India-Africa project partnership. Then in October also we have done second. And in third, when we were supposed to start, then we just had a meeting with our industries. And in the African countries, they were also saying that we are coming every time. Why don't the Indian industry come over there? Then we have started with 3 regional conclaves in 3 different countries. One we have done in SADC countries, second one we have done in West countries, then third one we have done in East and Central Africa. We got number of projects. But the main problem was coming in financing. They were not having the funds to pay back to the Indian companies for their technologies. Then we requested Exim Bank. We have taken a partnership with the Exim Bank and then started this journey again. Ministry has approved it. Then this has become CII Exim Bank Conclave on India-Africa Project Partnership. Last conclave is over only yesterday. It was from, that was the 7th conclave, where 560 people came from African countries, 37 African countries. There were around 32 ministers who came from there. And around $12 billion project they have submitted to India. Every time these kind of projects are coming over here, then with the partnership of Indian government and the African government, they are finalizing and giving the line of credit. So that way is going up. So now the total trade between the India and Africa has gone up now around $38 billion. When I started in '97, it was around $3 billion. So growth is coming up very fast. So this is what I just want to share with you. Thank you very much.
There are also around 450 such touch points all across in the globe, and there also we do the maintenance of these vehicles. The TML customer support team in India comprises of something like more than 600 engineers, and we have got 23 offices in the country to take care of these things. This is called a life cycle of the product. Our service to the customer starts when actually we sell the vehicle to the customer, and we give him the Sampurna Seva or the annual maintenance contract. So with the sale of the vehicle, we also say that you drive the vehicle, you run the vehicle, and we will maintain the vehicle for you. As the vehicle is run by the customer, the vehicle requires the periodical maintenance, and this periodical maintenance is done by us in various service stations. As I explained to you, there are more than 1,500 such stations for maintaining the vehicles across the country. And also we support with the help of the Tata Genuine Spare Parts, and there are more than 109 such spare part points, and there are more than 6,000 retailer points for supporting it. As the vehicle runs considerably, naturally the vehicle requires the reconditioning, and there also our service function, our service department, our service division is there to support and help. We have the reconditioning plants, one in Lucknow and other is in Coimbatore, and more than 100 such components of the vehicle we do the reconditioning. The costly, the very expensive and costly items are reconditioned here, and we also give warranty on such reconditioned items. So our customer, even though he has covered 4 lakh, 5 lakh, 8 lakh kilometers, he gets the reconditioned plants at a very economical price. As the vehicle comes to its end, the age of the vehicle, we are again there for refurbishing the vehicles, and we call it as the refurbished vehicles. The vehicle is taken back, it is refurbished and again given back. And now we are also starting that we buy back the vehicle and give a new vehicle. So this is a new business that we are entering into. It can be seen from the graph that right from the sale of the vehicle till the end of the vehicle, the customer support function is there standing shoulder to shoulder with the customer. Now, while doing all this business, our vision, our mission is customer satisfaction. Whatever we are doing it, we must see that the customer satisfaction is achieved. Going into the details, we found that in our business, in our commercial vehicle business, the customer satisfaction depends upon timely and convenient service, the quality of the service, and the relationship building with the customers. And the entire thing is on a very strong foundation of the processes. If the processes are not there, we won't have the customer satisfaction. So processes is the most important foundation for all these things. Having understood and identified that, we decided that all our workshop across India has to be certified with common ISO processes, and that's why the world renowned #1 agency in the world, that is BVC, has agreed to support and help us. And with this activity we started last year, and then so far we have covered 300 workshops across the country for ISO certification. Our aim is to complete the total 1500 workshops by end of next year. This will give a uniform service experience to the customers wherever the customer, whichever workshop the customer takes his vehicle, east, west, north, south, he should have a similar and common experience. The second important parameter is a timely and convenient service. The timely and convenient service very clearly indicates that when the customer reaches our workshop, he must get an assurance that his vehicle will be maintained, repaired, and it will be handed over back to him in the least possible time. We have taken a target that we must deliver the vehicle on the same day, because it is a commercial vehicle. The customer is running this vehicle for his business purpose, and there is no point that a vehicle we should hold back in the workshops. And that's why our target is the moment the vehicle comes to the workshop, on the same day the vehicle has to be repaired and given back to the customer. So far we have achieved more than 90% success in this particular target, and our attempt is to reach to 99% in the next 2 years' time. Once the vehicle is repaired and given back to the customer, we have got a large network, and through this network we reach to the customer and get his feedback that whether he is satisfied with the service that is rendered to him. And from the graph one can understand that this customer feedback is very positive, and the customer satisfaction index is also seen growing up. But this is our internal survey. There are external surveys carried out by agencies like TNS, and these agencies, they carry out their survey, and in that survey also we have found that the customer satisfaction index is going year over year. Now, for doing this particular timely and convenient service, what is required is 7 days working and 24 hours the workshop should be open. So we have taken a sort of index that the workshops which has more than 3 vehicles per bay and per day should run for 24 hours and all 7 days, and then only we will be able to achieve the target of 99% same day delivery, and also the highest customer satisfaction index. The second parameter in the service quality is training center. The workmen, what I explained to you, the 15,000 people who are working across the country in various workshops needs to be trained on various technical parameters. In India, we have been successful in switching over from BS1 to BS2 and BS2 to BS3 norms, and now in some of the cities the BS4 norms are also there. With the norms from BS2 to BS3 and BS4, lot of electronics is getting involved in the vehicle architecture, and to understand these electronics and to understand the high technology, there is a need for training to these workmen and the supervisors and the engineers. You can see one such training institute from Lucknow, and similar training institutes are there in Pune as well as Uttaranchal and also in Jamshedpur. Last year we conducted something like 477 programs, and more than 8,000 people were trained in these institutes. You can see the photographs. One photograph is of Service Training Institute in Pune, and the other, our friends from Kenya are being trained in Jamshedpur workshop for the gearbox items. One more thing in the service quality is skill improvement. We have seen that processes is important, so we are going for ISO certification of all our workshops. We have also seen that the training is important. We have the training centers opened all across India. And at the same time, the skill improvement, what we have seen that in a workshop we require skilled technicians, We require very good, efficient supervisors, and we also require the works managers. Now, even though the dealership is a business of the dealer, but it is also Tata Motors has to make sure that it is an extended arm of Tata Motors. The dealership is not a different institute as such, but it is a part of the Tata Motors. So what we have decided that we take young graduate engineers and train them on management inputs for a period of around 3 to 6 months, like materials management, inventory management, workshop profitability, rules, regulations related to the workshops, the human skills, and also the inputs related to the various financial things. And we convert these technical managers into the business managers and make these business managers ready for our workshops, so that all our workshop across India will have the business managers readily made available by Tata Motors. You can see one such batch of 50 young engineers being trained at Bhopal. And from this year, we are going to open this thing in 8 MBA schools across India, and next year this is going to be opened in 16 MBA schools across India. So all our dealerships will have well qualified technical as well as the management officers managing the workshops. Similarly, at the technicians level, Tata Motors have adopted 25 ITIs across India. We are planning for their curriculum. We are giving them the cut sections of various aggregates. The lecturers from the ITIs are taken to our training centers and being given the training on the latest technology, so that the trainers also get trained in our training centers. And these interns will be teaching the students in ITI. This year we have taken around 25 ITIs, 23 to 25. And next year, that is April onwards, our aim is to take 100 ITIs across India. All these students will be given a uniform technical training by Tata Motors on the automobiles, and this will be available in the Indian industry to maintain and repair the vehicles. I was talking about the training given in the classrooms. We also have the field training. The remote places in India, like on the borders, the people cannot come for the training. So that is why our trainers go to these places and then they give the training to the people over there. You can see that the training that is being given to the army technicians in Arunachal Pradesh, then Chennai, and also the technicians and the drivers in the DTC bus depots, the training is being given. Last year in 102 programs, we have trained more than 2,000 such technicians. This is the latest thing. The people who cannot come to the classrooms and where it is not possible for us also to go every now and then, this is the electronic e-learning techniques. This saves time, this saves the traveling, this saves it is convenient that the trainers can take this training anytime. The e-learning program is put on the server, and those technicians across India who are given the passwords, they can operate the passwords and take advantage of this particular training in whichever aggregate or in whichever faculty they want. This particular training, we have made it available in 8 national languages and 2 international languages. Our aim is to see that this training is made available this year and the next year in all the major Indian languages. Relationship building. In the relationship building, we organize the service campaigns. Such 3 service campaigns you can see it, and this is the regular feature. We again call the vehicle owners and check their vehicles for the health of the vehicle, and wherever it is required, we correct the things. We also hold technical seminars, preferably with the army establishments and also with the key accounts customer and state transport unit. State transport units have their own big establishments, so we hold these technical seminars, and we appreciate and motivate the drivers of these vehicles for maintaining the vehicles as well as for the high mileage award. Last week only, we had such technical seminar in APSRTC, where the APSRTC, as you know, has got 50,000 drivers. It is the largest fleet in the world. APSRTC is the largest fleet in the world with 22,000 vehicles they are operating. They travel around 80 lakh kilometers per day. The buses travel 80 lakh kilometers and carry 1 crore 14 lakh passengers per day. Such a big institution also needs the lot of training and lot of appreciation and motivation. That is what we are providing. In the international business, now you can see that the entire world is divided as far as the automobile control is concerned into 8 zones. And in Northwest Africa and South Africa being the most prominent one, as an example I will show you what are the activities being carried out over there. These are the activities in Africa. That is the vehicle sales, service points, spare part sales, the training of the people, and so on, the other activities. In Tata Africa, you can see that there are 164 workshops. And we have mentioned that the place and the number of workshops that are available. So these are the workshops where the vehicles are periodically maintained, periodically repaired, and also this creates an employment, this is a potential employment generation for these areas. Other than that, in the corporate social responsibility, Tata Motor focuses on green drive, health and safety, education, and sponsorship. In the green drive, one can see that we have our focus on energy management, on paper management, on water management, waste management, and tree plantation. One such example we can see that there are 2.4 million trees have been planted in Jamshedpur plant. 500,000 trees have been planted in the Pune region, and it is a great pleasure to be here with all the dignitaries this evening. I also congratulate the organizers for making efforts for bringing diversified groups together at such short notice. My special thanks to Indian Achievers Forum for recognizing efforts of distinguished guests and giving them encouragement through this platform. Special thanks to the Times of Africa, Mr. Hillong, for so actively disseminating information across the continents, and above all, congratulations to all the award winners. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now may I request our esteemed guest of honor to please stand on the dais as we proceed ahead with the award ceremony. Indian Achievers Award for Excellence in Customer Satisfaction. And the first award goes to Mr. Sridhar P. Joshi, who is the Head of Customer Support, Tata Motors Limited. Congratulations, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to acknowledge the great effort put in by the man, just like you would support Team India to win today. Next up, congratulations, sir. Moving ahead, Mr. Siddharth to become a multifaceted company participating in a variety of industries. Congratulations, Mr. Siddharth Gupta. Mr. Ketan Gurecha of the Design Mini Tractor in Integrated Type Body, a new concept in mini tractor segment. And the company has expertise in casting, die making, machining, and market touch for the product and user segment. Congratulations. Congratulations on the award. Our next awardee for today is Mr. G.V. Ramani Gopal. He's a Managing Director, Shipping, Government of India. And cadets from CSSM are serving nation as marine engineers in different levels with good reputation. Congratulations. And we hope you keep up the commendable work. Dr. Arvind Poswal, many of the latest advances in hair restoration surgeries. I'm sorry, but I think we're going to see less balding men in the country now. Mr. Nabeem Shafi Sara manufactures and supplies a wide range of welding machines, and the company caters the requirements of industries like engineering, electrical power, construction, oil, and various public sector units. Congratulations, Mr. Nabeem Shafi Sara. Mohali Grant today, Mr. Sunil Desai, who started his career with L&T as a civil engineer and has got more than 30 years of experience in the Managing Director, NICE-Tech, and NICE-Tech established in the year of 1992 with a focus on computer education, and today is a key player in imparting IT literacy programs in India. Under the supervision of him, nearly 5 lakh students got trained through the next award winner, and he's the director of Kalikat Institution with an aim to provide professional courses to the people. Dr. Shabul Hamid has promoted various job-oriented courses in and outside Kerala. Swagat Infrastructure Limited is engaged in constructing buildings that not only defines one's space but their dreams and aspirations for the last 3 successive decades. Today, Swagat Group has emerged as a real estate developer, company that builds projects. Mr. Deoram Baburao Gagre, he is the director of KD Instrument Service. The company is a service provider and supplier of process control instruments since the last 16 years. And the company has a team of well-equipped and experienced engineers to cater customers like Reliance Industries Limited, Rolex Limited, ONGC, Gardens, Silk Mills, etc. Congratulations to all the award winners. Moving ahead, Mr. Rabindranath Thakur, he is the principal of Thank you. And I hope you keep training students for excellence. Mr. Neeraj by the AICTE, New Delhi, and under the guidance of Mr. Neeraj Goyal. The ABESBC stands among the 6 institutions. He is the director of DigiWake Private Limited, and under the esteemed guidance of Mr. Sahu, DigiWake Private Limited was established with the dream to provide customers the best quality machines with high level of technical service. The philosophy of the company is reflected in the company's operations, where all the resources are focused towards this objective. Congratulations. Moving ahead, with the vision of him, the company has become a leading manufacturer of agriculture, PVC suction, garden pipe, kitchen pipe. Group of Industries. If we have him here, may I please request you to quickly come up to the dais. Mr. M.P. Agarwal, Chairman and Managing Director, Sri Lanka Group is engaged in manufacturing high-quality standards to end products. And the group is promoted by Mr. M.P. Agarwal, a hardcore professional turned industrialist with vast experience in project implementation, management, finance, and overall industrial management. With submersible pump, and this company is manufacturing conventional pumps for more than 45 years. These pumps are high in efficiency and low in consuming electricity, which helps in saving energy. Keeping this in mind, Mr. Ashok Bhai Pal was determined to create such pumps, which consumes less electricity and thus helping in solving energy. We hope to see more usage of pumps like. He's the next award winner for doing such commendable work. Srivastav, I'm sorry. He is the director of LBS Hospital. Now, after completing graduation and specialized course from Gandhi Medical College, Bhopal in the year 1992, Dr. Bhupendra established LBS Hospital, and he had a dream to provide medical aid to poor and underprivileged people, and thus this multi-speciality hospital comes into existence. Today, it is one of the leading hospitals in the city. Center, Dr. A.K. Kathuria is working as a physician since 1991, and the Kathuria Hospital is a 50-bed multi-speciality hospital providing better health and dedication to the residents of Gurgaon City and people.
Congratulations. Wonderful. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Managing Director of Legend Technologies India Private Limited. Okay, we have him here. Mr. Reddy established Legend Technologies India Private Limited to provide outsourcing services to the aerospace industries located in India. Center. Mr. V.S. Shiv. This hospital is an ISO 9001 2000 certified hospital. The hospital specializes in the field of advanced surgery and gynecology. Congratulations, Dr. V.S. Singh, who's heading the Prabhat Trading Company. Prabhat Trading is a well-known name in industrial safety and designer shows and sleepers. Apart from his business commitments, Mr. Nagar also dedicates his time on social service in this area. Congratulations, sir. Quickly moving ahead, Mr. Raj Kumar Jain, Mr. Healthcare Private Limited. Now, under the dynamic leadership of Mr. R.K. Jain, the company introduced the chiral molecules for better clinical efficiency. Chinnaswamy, Mr. L. Selvaraja Chinnaswamy, Head Business Development, SCOMI International. He is formerly known among people as a successful politician as well as a corporate figure. Currently, he is a general manager in SCOMI Group of Malaysia. Under his supervision, the group provides monorail implementation in all major metropolitan cities of India. Engineering and Technology is the next award winner, Mr. Mohanlal Gupta. With the thought of using technology effectively for economic growth, Dr. Mohanlal Gupta started the Shamli Institute of Engineering and Technology in the year 2008 at Shamli, Uttar Pradesh. His aim is to provide the best of faculty, students and educational infrastructure to ensure creation, generation and application of knowledge. Congratulations on winning the award. He is a director and senior professor of Shobat University, an MTech from IIT himself. He is conferred with various prestigious awards for his outstanding contribution in the field of education, and he has worked as research associate in biomedical engineering from Louisiana State University Medical College, US. Kumar Singh has received 6 awards at national level at the young age of 28 years in the field of social work. His aim is to provide, and he works for the development of others. His future plans are for the development of Indian agricultural sector. Congratulations. H.H. Maharaja V. Chauhan. School name is Mr. H.H. Maharaja Aishwarya Rai Pratap Singh V. Chauhan, proprietor of Virendra Apparel, His Highness. He is a guiding force behind the operations and functioning of various educational institutions, which if he's here. He is the proprietor, Hotel Mahendra Executive, under the brilliant guidance of him, Hotel Mahendra Executive. An architectural marvel stands out amongst the other highway hotels between Mumbai and Satara. Mr. Uttam Singh Bhandari is our next award winner. Mr. Uttam Singh, and he's a well-known social worker in Uttarakhand working towards generation of employment for youngsters in this area. Let's acknowledge all our award winners. The ship goes to Mr. Sridhar P. Joshi, Head of Customer Support Development, Tata Motors Limited. Congratulations, sir.
It's a great honor for me to give this award to all of you today. All of you today.
So we have a team of award winners today. Congratulations to all of you for doing an outstanding job.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
In Eco Housing and Industries Limited, Uttar Pradesh, Mr. S.K. Garg. May I please request you? Called El Deco in the year 1975, and his mission is to provide commercial facilities and a home to a common man. And for the last 36 years, he's providing affordable housing facilities to the weaker sections of the society. I hope you keep up with the commendable and noble cause. Mr. Hasmukh, a partner of Dolphin Tile Concept, Morbi, Gujarat. Mr. Hasmukh established Dolphin Tile Concept in the year 2003, and under his excellent leadership, the company is manufacturing world-class ceramic tiles for the last 25 years. Okay, now invented many machines and technologies like Chilex, which is environment friendly and saves trees from mustard pungent oil extraction. Come on, if you want Sachin to hit another century today. Next up, Mr. Subjit Singh Chima. He's the Managing Director of Pukra and received his award. Mr. Subjit Singh Chima, Managing Director of Pukra Healthcare Private Limited. Congratulations. Mr. Dheeraj Lal G. Gujarat is our next award winner, and under the supervision of Sri Agro Retail Malls in Gujarat, and in the short span of 3 years, the company has set up 34 agro clinics. Congratulations. Right after you is Mr. G. Private Limited, Mr. Amar Singh. Under the supervision of Mr. Amar Singh, Dasmesh Mechanical Works Private Limited has become the largest manufacturer of harvester combined in North India. The company has its plant at Raipur Road, Malerkotla district, in Punjab. It's a certified company and has modernized infrastructure and in-house machinery like CNC lathe, CNC bending machine. Jaideep Parekh is here. Okay, we have him here, Mr. Jaideep Parekh. He's the Managing Director of J Biotech and Research Center. And under the guidance of Mr. Parekh, J Biotech and Research Center pioneering in using biotechnology in the field of agriculture in Rajasthan state. J Biotech and Research Center is the first company to get the CIB registration from the Government of India. Congratulations, award winner. Congratulations, sir. And right after him, we also have Mr. Rakesh Nair from District Una, Himachal Pradesh. Mr. Ratan Chaudhary, Director of Vishal Group Companies, and right after him, our next award winner is Mr. Rakesh Nair. He's from the District Una, Himachal Pradesh. Mr. Shailesh Sangvi is the Director of Sangvi Group of Companies. Mr. Shin is the Director of the Dental Hospital, and the hospital is dedicated to serve the people of the area via dentistry. Mr. Dheer is presently the President of IDA and State Executive Member of BJP Punjab. The hospital is equipped with all new facilities for dental treatment. Raju Shah Siddhi Jewelers. Raju Shah Siddhi Jewelers, and under the brilliant leadership of Mr. Amit Kumar in the last 10 years, he's established his company and has become a household name in the area of hallmark jewelry. Dr. Khandirao Pathak. Dr. Khandirao Pathak is the next. Mr. Khandirao Pathak, he's the president of Shivneri Rubna Seva Trust. And under the supervision of Mr. Pathak, the trust is engaged in research of medicinal plant stem cell therapy and Nadi Parikshan in Infratech Private Limited. Mr. Ashok Sundare, under the guidance of Mr. Sundare, under the Infratech Private Limited has become one of the leading real estate development companies in Orissa. And the company stands in 3 pillars, that is eminence, reliability, and customer satisfaction. Congratulations, last but not the least company. He's engaged in the manufacturing of chemical process equipments for FRP, PP, PVC, HDPE, PF, PDF constructions. And today the company is an established name in the development of innovative products. Under the guidance of engineers like Mr. Nikunj, Medion Healthcare has emerged as one of the best Indian medical equipment manufacturing company. They are the reputed supplier of high quality and critical medical equipment with the presence of more than 30 years in the Indian market. Congratulations, Mr. Nikunj Kantikara. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to acknowledge all the award winners today. Rose Murta Technologies Limited. Under the supervision of Mr. Swaroop, the company has grown and he is a young, vibrant businessman applying smart card-based technology to various paper-based applications that affect the common man in his daily life. Congratulations, Mr. Swaroop Devakar. Mr. Vineet Bedi, jerry cans, carboys, barrels, and double lock honey pack holes. Next up we have Mrs. Chandra, who's a proprietor of Dew Drops. Mrs. Chandra. Mrs. Chandra Jagannathan, proprietor of Dew Drops, and the company was set up in a remote village in Indigo district. The company started with a very small mill supplying 500 liters per hour. Today the company is not. Hindu De, who is the president of Indian National Trade Union Congress. He's here, congratulations. Mr. De has been working in the field of socio-economic development of organized and unorganized sector employees at the state as well as national level for the last 25 years. He has conducted numerous programs on national integration, AIDS awareness, pre-health care, blood donation camp, and adhesive and chemical products. Is the next award winner. And the company is one of the leading manufacturers of heavy-duty roof wall cracks road repairing. Under the supervision of Mr. Pavan, the company produces polymer-based compound for roof leakage, heavy-duty road repair for cracked potholes, and repairing wall cracks and uprooting plants. Congratulations on winning the award. Mr. Sproutmans Superfoods Private Limited. It's a Hyderabad-based natural health food company which focuses on growing all sorts of seed sprouts in the most hygienic way, helping you combat lifestyle diseases like cancer, diabetes, and heart attacks. Fata Pukur Rural Development Society. She is the secretary of Fata Pukur Rural Development Society, West Bengal, and the society is engaged with many development projects at the most remote regions. Under the supervision of Ms. Silvani, the society has done a splendid job for the poor. He is the managing director of Indo-US Biotech Private Limited, and the company is involved in research plant. They do breeding products, processing of open, pollinated and hybrid agricultural seed varieties and seed testing, soil and water testing. Congratulations on winning the award. And with a sharp business insight and futuristic approach, Mr. Jagannath now established sports field safe products. He's one of the most renowned manufacturers, suppliers, exporters and service providers of a wide range of safety floorings. Next up we have Factories, Health Services, Ministries of Defense. The next award winner, Dr. Lingaraj Nayak. I would like to welcome him to the Indian Achievers Forum Summit. But moving ahead, he's a Dean and Professor of Economics, Management Development Institute, MDI, one of the most prominent institutes in the country for management studies, Professor Atmanand. Mr. G.V. Ramani Gopal, he is the Managing Director of Chennai School of Ship Management. For winning a Mr. G.V. Ramani Gopal, Managing Director, Chennai School of Ship Management. Next, we have Mr. Ravendra Pratap Singh. He's the Managing Director of Nice Tech Society for Electronics and Computer Technology. Congratulations, Mr. Ravendra Pratap Singh. Mr. Shiv Kumar Garg is up next. He's the Chairman of Eldeco Housing and Industries Limited. The group has been at the forefront of real estate development. For winning his second award under the guidance of Mr. Shiv Kumar Garg, EHOL executed more than 150 real estate and construction projects. And last but not the least, we have Mr. Congratulations to all the award winners and also to those who have got 2 awards today. Who is the CMD Babcock? Congratulations, sir. May I please request his team to join him while he accepts the award. Mr. R.K. Gupta along with his team, he is the CMD of Babcock. Shri R.K. Gupta, Chairman cum Managing Director, Babcock Limited, a Government of India enterprise under the aegis of Union Ministry of Water Resources. Now, Mr. Gupta has over 28 years of experience in securing and implementing consultancy projects in the field of irrigation, water resources, power and infrastructure sectors in India and abroad. He created an enabling environment to remain a step ahead of competitors by venturing into new markets, technology and diversified fields of services in order to ensure that the company forays and forges ahead in the international arena. Congratulations, FEER from Burkina Faso, and he has been the spearhead of Burkina Faso Corporation with India in the agricultural development sector. Congratulations, Mr. Aim Roger Carberry. Ghana Limited for leadership in waste management services. Congratulations, Mr. Joseph, on winning the award. I hope you keep up the good work. Congratulations again. The Times of Africa Excellent X3. And for his superlative work in promoting Indian SME sector in West Africa, like Burkina Faso, Togo, and Benin. Congratulations. For Sam maintains excellent vision in promoting the aviation, construction and mining sector in Lesotho and SDCE countries. SDDC countries, I'm sorry. We have His Excellency I think we are almost done with Agarwal, Chairman of Airtra Group of Institution, is a distinguished and eminent philanthropist, outstanding young engineer, and a reputed social worker. Yourself in the coming Indian Achievers.
Thank you so much, firstly, to get the invitation this evening. And I must congratulate the group of Times of India for the effort they have put into this evening to happen the way they have done it. And I must congratulate all the recipients of the awards this evening. It's a job very well done and very much deserving, so keep it up. And as far as Africa is concerned, you have a partner, you have a friend, and as we have seen that quite a few of the companies that have been represented here this evening have some kind of business in Africa. So we are going beyond just trading, we have to get into partnership. And once again, congratulations to everybody and Times of Africa. The group were very well done. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the kind words. And now I please request His Excellency Mr. Jonathan, who is the Ambassador, Embassy of Republic of Zimbabwe, and Dean of Diplomatic Corporations, to please come and share a few words with us.
You have asked me a hard thing. You have said the words should be few. That's very hard for me, particularly when you have done something so excellent, for which many superlatives must be found. I am grateful to be included in this ceremony. Late comer that I am, I feel that the dessert was reserved for me. I see familiar faces, and that encourages me. It means that the awards were not given to undeserving people. They were given to people who are known to do what they were acknowledged for. But before I say anything further, I want to offer an award. And I want to offer it to a young man by the name of Kirit Sopti. Where is he? I did not bring the actual award, but I shall pass it on to him. But I would like us to acknowledge this young man who is hiding, and yet we are here because of him. I would like to acknowledge him and his team because what they are is that you have excelled yourself. So you will not sound your own trumpet, I will sound your trumpet. I will tell his dad. And I had this feeling that I was meeting very important people. At that time, everything we see now was just a seed. And I wanted to acknowledge the results of hard work, of methodical and determined work. When I say that he deserves an award, it is not light, it is actually based on true observation of how from almost nothing an empire has been built. We have people from different countries who are here in Africa, and I have to say that I have been so impressed by a number of projects that have been undertaken. I will mention one country, Ghana, where the imprint of Mr. Kirit Sopti and Indocop and what other corporations do you have? What did you know? Times of Africa, what's the other name? KS Infosys, there's another one. Oh, Heal and Bliss. What else? There's one more. There's still one more, but anyway, we will not enumerate all of them. Now, in acknowledging excellence, I think what we are saying is that when people decide to do something that goes beyond themselves, that will help others, that is bigger than me, that is bigger than the evening meal for me, then we have this kind of impact. Then we can have also that excellence rub off. We can also have a platform on which to recognize good effort. I would like to congratulate all the awardees of this evening's ceremony. And I would like to ask that each and every one of us goes beyond what we've been recognized for tonight, and does something that emulates what he has achieved, that has made it possible for us to see the Times of Africa, for instance, a publication that is so beautiful, glossy, and full of good content, that helps and celebrates the content of the relationship between Africa and India. It has come into being because of these efforts. If each one of us takes the baton and runs with it, I think as a human race, we can get somewhere. We can uplift our people more. We can employ more people.
I don't think it is possible to achieve the goal. So I personally feel that today, as our anchor here, Roop Kirat was saying, today the match is going on, so I would not like to take much of time of you all because I wanted to share some of my father, late Lal Bahadur Shastri's experiences with you. But I don't think that this is the right forum today or right time today. So I'll not say that, but I will only congratulate once again all the awardees who have got the award today. And I wish not only one, many more awards they must get in their future endeavor, future career. With these words, I thank the organizers for organizing this summit here. And particularly I would give all the credit to Harish ji and his team who have made it a point to acknowledge the work of our individual entrepreneurs and people like you, and he invites everyone from all over the country and gives them an opportunity to come and present their feelings, present their work, and we as dignitaries come here to honor you. And what I feel, it is not honoring you, on the contrary, it is an honor for us to honor people like you who are real achievers in life. So with these words, I would not like to say anything more, because as you rightly said, I would also like to say, I don't know what is the score, but I was told that India won the toss and started batting, and I don't know whether Sachin is still playing or not, but I'm sure he must be playing and he must hit a century. But with these words, I would like to thank you all once again, very much from the bottom of my heart, from my core of my heart, and I would like to share only one small incident about my father, which when he was the Prime Minister, he used to be very busy with his daily routine. प्रधानमंत्री बनने के बाद आपको मालूम है काम दिन रात का काम होता है, तो रात में आते थे। एक बार उन्होंने मुझसे कहा कि सुनील, हमारी अलमारी जरा सा ठीक कर दो, जस्ट सेट अप माय कबर्ड, जो जिसमें कुर्ते थे, 6-7 कुर्ते थे, 8 कुर्ते थे और धोती थी और गांधी कैप था, तो उनका इसको थोड़ा सा ठीक कर दो, जरा खराब तरह से रखा है, प्लीज अरेंज दैट अलमारा एंड कीप माय क्लोथ्स प्रॉपरली. So I thought it is an honor for me because I was very happy. I never used to get an opportunity to do any work for him because he was always so much busy that I didn't get time even to talk to him. So उस दिन जब उन्होंने कहा था, I was very happy, delighted. So I said, all right, I'll certainly set the almara right. And I whole evening after coming from the school, getting ready, and I got everything done. But nicely मैंने सब चीज़ रख दिया वहाँ. उनके कुर्ते रख दिए, उनका धोती रख दी, सब रख दिया. और उसके बाद मैं वेट करता रहा रात में कि अब आएंगे वो ऑफिस से, he will come back and then he will certainly pack me and he will congratulate me, कहेंगे बहुत अच्छा किया. लेकिन it was too late. He didn't come. I think he came after 12:30. By that time I had gone to sleep. I was only 15-year-old at that time. So then next morning when I got up to get ready for the school, I went to his room. मैंने थोड़ा सा झांका, देखा कि क्या कर रहे हैं, अगर खाली हैं तो मैं जाकर उनसे कहूँ कि अलमारी कैसी लगी आपको. तो शास्त्री जी, मैंने बाबूजी को जब देखा तो he was seeing the files there, but still I dared to enter the room. और जब मैं अंदर चला गया कमरे में तो उन्होंने मेरी तरफ देखा. He was looking at the file. I still remember that smiling face of my father. हंसते हुए उन्होंने मेरी तरफ देखा, कहा अच्छा आपने कल अलमारी ठीक किया है इसलिए आप चाहते हैं, आइए इधर आइए. He called me, he patted me and he really appreciated my work. But before I left the room, I was leaving the room for getting ready to the school, for going to the school. He just called me. He said, Sunil, इसमें 3 कुर्ते नहीं दिख रहे हैं. 3 kurtas are missing. Where are they? So मैंने कहा बाबूजी, one kurta was torn near your collar, the other was torn under your arm, and the third one was torn on the left side of the pocket. So I know very well that आप कभी उसको फेंकेंगे नहीं, खादी है, you love khadi, so you will naturally like to keep it, and you would like to, I'll have to give it to Amma, my mother, so that she makes some small rumal, handkerchief and angocha for wiping out the face and all. तो इसलिए आप उसको रखेंगे, तो मैंने उसको अम्मा को दे दिया है, आई गिवन इट टू माय मदर. Then he said, all right, Sunil, that's good, very good, you have done a right thing. But I think you bring those 3 kurtas and keep it back in the Almara. जहाँ मेरी अलमारी में खाली जगह है, there's one vacant space was there. He said, यहाँ पर लाकर रख दो. तो I thought बाबूजी कह रहे हैं प्राइम मिनिस्टर हैं, क्यों फटा कुर्ता मंगा रहे हैं, लेकिन कह रहे हैं यहाँ रख दो. तो मैं लाकर, since he was telling me, he told me, I couldn't say no. I went back to अम्मा and said कि भाई वो तीनों कुर्ता दे दीजिए. मैंने लाकर उसको तीनों रख दिया. I kept it, but I couldn't, I was not able to digest this. मैं समझ नहीं पा रहा था क्या करूं. तो मैंने उससे सवाल कर दिया. I just put a straight question to him. बाबूजी, why have you asked me to put the torn kurtas once again back in the almara? आपने तो कहा था ठीक कर दो, मैंने ठीक कर दिया, अब आपने क्यों फिर से रखा दिया? तो उन्होंने कहा कि सुनील, कौन सा महीना चल रहा है? Which month are we now in Delhi? I said October end. He said November will begin after 2-3 days. I said yes. And दिल्ली में नवंबर में ठंडक होती है. It's cold. तो मैंने कहा ठंडा हो. December will be further cold. मैंने कहा हाँ ठंडा होगा. Yes, it will be very cold. So he said all these 3 kurtas I'll wear under my coat. Nobody will know that I am wearing a torn kurta. So that was the Prime Minister of India. That was the Prime Minister of India, and Lal Bahadur Shastri. What a great man. Well, not because he was a father, but what a great man, a true Indian. And he said that Prime Minister को कपड़े की कमी नहीं हो सकती, लेकिन उन्होंने तीनों वो कुर्तों को रखवाया और पूरे जाड़े में उन्होंने इन कुर्तों को पहना. So I just want to say that कितना कैरेक्टर, कितना एक आदमी के अंदर ह्यूमिलिटी होता है. तो अगर आज हम लोगों के अंदर, हर भारतीय के अंदर, और हम तो कहेंगे अफ्रीका also, because Africans also, they are all here now, as our His Excellency, he said, Dr. P. भाई जी कहा, उन्होंने कहा, he was very right, that now it's no more trading, it's now partnership. We have to work together. And I think the recent conclave of Exim Bank and CII, which was held where Anand Sharma, our Minister for Commerce and Industry, very rightly said that by 2015, the Indo-African commerce and trade will go up to something like $70 billion. That is something fantastic. So I personally feel that this conclave will give an opportunity for Indo and Africa to come together more solidly, and they will work for that. तो मैं चाहता हूँ कि आज ज़्यादा ना कहते हुए, we all wish that our country wins today, so we proudly say that India has entered the finals. And you are already on the way to your finals. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Shri Shastri Ji. You've truly raised our spirits by narrating that incident to us. And truly, thank you so much. Congratulations to all the award winners. Thank you so much for being the part of the event. And I hope that the tie between India and Africa just keeps on growing in the coming years, creating lots of opportunities for both sides. Well, let me tell you, the latest score is 160, 4 down. Sachin is still playing with Dhoni. And Yuvraj was out on a 0. And I'm going to have a heart attack in 28 overs. So I hope that we have a great match to see whatever we can see now, and may the best team wins. Right? Congratulations. Can I please request all of you for a group photograph, and after that? Okay, so we will start by inviting all the African winners. May I please request all of you to come on the dais for a group photograph. And congratulations, please sir, may I request you to come up on the dais. Congratulations on the commendable work that you've done, and we wish you all the very best to keep up with it in the future. Thank you so much.
पीछे कैमरा चला, थोड़ा कैमरा बीच में से जाइए प्लीज। Okay.
Yeah. Yes, look here.
राहुल ऊपर चढ़ जा। कैमरा किशन इधर दे दो, कैमरा ग्राउंड दे दो।
हो जाए तो फाइनली बोल देना।
पीछे आपके
Please. Yes.
Thank you guys.